Okay, so it's the end of 2022, and what's the real state of our real estate market here in the South Bay? So, of course, it's hard to make an exact prediction of what's going to happen in the next 12 to 24 months in the South Bay real estate market. But a few things come to mind when I'm talking to buyers and sellers right now as to what to really look at as important factors. Number one, there's been a lot of people who have just refinanced their home in the 2s or maybe 3% rate that are not going to sell their property and let go of that great interest rate unless they absolutely need to and it's necessary. Number two, you've got a lot of people who were recently buyers ready to buy who have now put themselves on the sidelines because as interest rates went up, their affordability index went down, so they're waiting for the pendulum to swing in the other direction and rates to come back down. Number three, you're not seeing as many builders build properties, acquire lots that'll then provide inventory in the next 12, 18 months when those products would normally be done. So overall, we're in an area that has a high demand and doesn't have as much supply, and that's always been the case in the South Bay. As I work with a lot of folks that are coming from other parts of the country, seemingly the South Bay is always at the top of their list as areas in Los Angeles to explore their next home purchase because we're close to the ocean, we have great public schools, and we're also close enough to Los Angeles. So I think right now, because interest rates are a little bit high, there's not as much competition. There is options to negotiate with sellers. I think it's a really good time as a buyer to look at solutions where maybe you're not locking yourself into a 30-year fixed rate. Maybe you're doing a 5, 7, 10-year program. I've even got some clients that are doing 2-1 buy downs, knowing that these are going to be temporary solutions for financing that they'll eventually then refinance when those interest rates come down. As sellers right now, you have to come correct, meaning you've got to price it correctly and you've got to showcase the property very well and do all those small things that buyers are going to look at, because with buyers having not as much affordability with interest rates up, they may not have as much money to make those updates and fix things after the close like they were open to previously. So as we look forward into the next 12 months, I think as soon as interest rates really start to come back down, you're going to see a lot more activity and more of a frenzied market in the near future. So if you're looking to buy, I think it's really opportunistic in this next year. And if you're looking to sell, it can be done, but the difference is not anything goes anymore, and you have to really prepare yourself and put a targeted approach out there to be successful. That's my take so far. We'll see you next year.